What's up, guys? Welcome to Nintendo Pow Block, episode 141. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Dirrig, and alongside me, as always, that retro code, Eddie Fresh.
Up, down, left, right, BA. Select start. 30 man. Yes.
Look at this guy. Contra, get out of here. Over here, the wise Wisconsinite, putting in the work, Jesse Douglas.
Jay Dizzle.
Jay Dizzle in the his house. For cheesy, my kneesy. Word.
Jay Dizzle and Eddie Fresh.
It's 2001 again, guys. What? No.
The years.
Oh, man. Dude, I'm sorry. Jesse and I have been putting in a lot of work tonight. We've already recorded 2 podcasts. So, how you guys doing, though? Jesse, I know you're dead tired, but how are you feeling, buddy?
Good.
Oh, man. What a good show. So the show's going to be a little bit different because it's the first week out of the new year, and there's an expected Nintendo Direct on the 10th. We are recording a day early also, so by the time you hear this, you may already know about the Nintendo Direct when it's coming. But, you know, Ed and I will do our best to try to record some sort of direct recap when it happens. So, you know, like you can expect from us. I don't know if you guys watched last year or not, but we did the direct recaps of most of the directs, except for the last Smash one. But, you know, you'll be able to see that, and we'll get into the nitty-gritty of that direct. But for this episode, there's not a lot of news today, so we're going to talk about our most anticipated Switch games. We've each picked 3 that we're really anticipating for 2019, and then we got one question for Question Block. You guys are letting me down. You gotta get in there and email us at nintendopowblock@gmail.com and subscribe to our YouTube page. We're giving away Travis Strikes Again.
Everybody's coming for the holidays.
I know. Man, people too busy playing their Switches and not watching our show. Which is fine. Play your Switch.
You can watch our show on your Switch.
It's true. The YouTube app is on Switch. You can watch us. You can watch Nintendo Pow Block on your Nintendo Switch. Dream come true. But before we get into all that, I'm going to get into some of this housekeeping real quick. Nindie Showcase is underway. Our first episode, Dead Cells, on Saturday. You can find Nindie Showcase through February 22nd, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Great indie games such as Dead Cells, Guacamelee 2, Yoku's Island Express. Great, there's some great games in there. Just check it out. It's a good time. So many fun games. Also, starting March 2nd, Pod and Play Season 4. We are currently heavily into production of that show. 12 episodes coming your way starting on March 2nd, running through May. And also, here to announce, NG Arcade is starting in July. Ed's going to throw up some arcade classics and talk about them and really kind of go where Ed shines the most, and that's his arcade roots. So that's going to be a good time. What else? There's something else I was going to talk about. Oh, also, I would like to promote and I know none of these games are coming to Nintendo platforms for the time being or ever, but we have started 3 new podcasts and 3 new channels. Javelins for Hire, an Anthem podcast, also has its own dedicated YouTube channel. Dark Zone Junkies, our podcast for the Division 2 and Rainbow Six Siege. That show also has its own dedicated YouTube channel. And Tower Casuals, a Destiny podcast for the Casual Guardian, also has its own dedicated YouTube channel. Greatly appreciate it if you guys went and checked those channels out if you're interested in any of those games. Those shows are going up as we speak. The first pilot episode of Tower Casuals also goes up today as you are listening to this on Tuesday. Really happy with what we've done with those shows. Javelins for Hire and Dark Zone Junkies, our first episode's already up. You can download those now on your podcast service of choice. So now that the housekeeping's out of the way, remember you can find all of our content on ngrradio.com. What? Oh, and I thought you were signaling me like you wanted to say something.
No, giving thumbs up for the new podcast. Like everybody should subscribe. Yeah,
yeah. I was really shocked at how well our pilot episode for Anthem for Javelins for Hire did. 4 days in, we have 86 views on our first video. Very proud of that. That's insane. I couldn't have wished for anything better. So I want to thank everybody for that. One last side note for housekeeping before we get into what we've been playing. We are giving away Travis Strikes Again No More Heroes for Nintendo Switch. The winner will be announced on the January 22nd episode of Nintendo Pow Block. So get your questions in, email us, and subscribe to our YouTube page, and you could enter for a chance to win Travis Strikes Again for your Nintendo Switch. I cannot wait for that game. New videos are coming out every day for that thing. Man, game looks great.
Yeah. And shout out to Suda51. He actually turned 51.
Yeah, I read that the other day. His birthday, turned 51. His name's Suda51. Crazy. But we're going to get into what we've been playing. Jesse, we're going to start with you. What have you been playing?
So I've been playing a lot of games on Switch lately, actually, because I've been playing I picked up the Messenger, and I've been playing that again, and just trying to get further along through that, because I never did really finish that game yet. Mm-hmm. So I've been playing that, enjoying it. I played a little Lightfall again. I just kind of went back into it and was just kind of playing around in it a little bit again. Just because I do like that game a lot. I've also been playing some Pokemon Let's Go. Just like trying to get a feel for that game and trying to work on like leveling up my Pokemon and stuff like that, and hopefully eventually getting to the area I need to unlock that I need to go to transfer all my Pokemon from Pokemon Go, because I have a ton of them, and I just don't really care enough about that game to try to like make them super strong or any of that kind of stuff. So I'd rather just bring all that over to Pokemon Let's Go and work on making them stronger or whatever you can do on there instead. So yeah, so I've been kind of playing that a little bit. I played some Mario Party today, and I actually did played it undocked and just played single player or whatever, and I got the secret tunnel thing, their tube thing that you can go down the like the warp pipes or whatever. Uh-huh. They have the secret one that you can find, that Toadstool is like at the bottom of it. You go through it, and then Toadstool is down there, I believe. And then there's like what you do is you go there, and then there's a whole bunch of games that you can play that aren't like Mario. It's not Mario Party games. They're like their own like individual games that you can just play by themselves as like standalone games.
Yeah.
And because I was playing it undocked, like a lot of those games in there are the ones where you position the Switch in a certain way when you're playing it. to play multiplayer games. So like I played 9 innings of a baseball game where you'd lay the Switch down on your table, and then the team of 2 would sit at one end of the Switch, and so then what they're seeing would look the right way for them, and then the other 2 sitting at the other side of the Switch, and then everything looks the right way for you. And so, like, you're batting, and obviously, and they're pitching, and so that switches, around, and gives you the perspective of whatever team you are, position you're playing, or whatever. So that was actually pretty fun. I'm hoping to kind of check some more of those games out, to be honest. And then I was playing some Tropical Freeze as well, so. That's pretty much it. So
Nice.
Ed, what about you? What have you been playing?
I've been playing Smash Brothers Ultimate, still unlocking more characters, doing more stuff in the spirit mode. I was kind of like in the shop buying a lot of things because I had like saved up a lot of money. So I'm like halfway, almost done unlocking everybody. I'm like at 48 characters because I was getting some in the spirit mode. The World of Light mode, and winning some there. And then I was going to start. I am still doing my NX challenge, starting that up with Fire Emblem, and I was going to play on New Year's Day, and I couldn't play it because the game needed an update, and I couldn't skip it. And I'm like, oh, dang it. Instead, I completely forgot. So I'm definitely going to be starting that back up for it. Played a little bit of Ikaruga, working up on my skill, just getting points and have a little bit fun of that. So that's pretty much what I've been playing for right now. I am lining my games up, and then I'll be diving all in. Sadly, though, I gotta go buy another SD card. My thing is filled up, so now I gotta upgrade to because I think, Corey, you got a 64, right?
No, I have a 256.
You had a 256. When did you? Oh, you said you was gonna upgrade to one, right?
Yeah, I ended up getting one. A month ago, I think. So, I kind of doubled my space on my memory card, and it's been great because like there's a bunch of games on there that I want to play, and like it's cool because I can keep the like Doom and Wolfenstein have pretty big patches, so it like that took up a lot of space on my old memory card, and so I just upgraded. I'm like, look, I can download indies. A lot of the stuff I'm getting in the foreseeable future besides Doom Eternal and Wolfenstein, the next Wolfenstein game, like most of it's going to be Nintendo games that don't really require like a 12 gig patch the way that Wolfenstein did. But
because see, I had to delete some stuff, like some demo stuff that I wasn't playing or anything, because I had brought Street Fighter the 30th anniversary collection on Switch. And I was just like, oh, dang it, I'm out of space. So I need to upgrade it now because I haven't even started NBA 2K19. And I want to start it, but found out that my system memories fill in my micro SD card. So now I got to upgrade to that. But that's pretty much what I've been playing. I definitely by next episode, I'll be running down more of my NX challenge stuff. Because I got to put some work in for that. So that's pretty much what I've been playing.
Nice. As for me, I haven't really been playing that much. Jesse's been off this week, so we've been kind of trying to get ahead on some stuff like squad goals and Royale with Cheese and the Anthem show and some other stuff. So we've been kind of playing catch up this week, but I've played a little bit, I guess. I've played some Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have been playing some Mega Man 11, actually. I ended up getting it after Christmas for it was like $20, so I ended up getting it. And Mega Man 11's really good. It's I'm playing on easy, by the way, so
That's fine.
You can come at me if you want, but I suck at Mega Man, so you guys can just suck it. I'm really enjoying the game. I want to play more. I'm trying to what I plan on doing after we record this is kind of rearranging my desk so I can kind of get everything set up to have my Wii U and GameCube hooked up. And Jesse and I have been talking a lot about Jesse's been sending messages in the group chat about Dreamcasts. And
Dreamcast.
It's been making me think about Dreamcasts a lot lately. So I'm thinking about digging that rust bucket out of storage and because Jesse, you Ready to Rumble Boxing 2 really brought back a lot of
That's a game I've never played. I played the first one, but not the second one.
I'm all about buying third-party games on Nintendo consoles, right? If it's on Nintendo, I will play it there. Ready to Rumble Boxing and Ready to Rumble
would be fun.
It was the first game for N64 that I traded in for the Dreamcast version because it was far. It was so much farther superior. Like the graphics were better, the music was better. Just the way the Dreamcast controller handled was way better than the N64. Having more face buttons to do more with instead of trying to guess. Oh, well, I have to press Z here. I have to, press the up C button on N64. Just having those 4 face buttons was way better. I loved Nintendo 64, but man, if there was a third-party game on that thing, I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be a gamble. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and guess what? Ready to Rumble lost. But yeah, Jesse, you sending all those Dreamcast pictures, dude, I went through my library of Dreamcast games. I have 15 Dreamcast games that I'm I really forgot I had all these games. The one that Ed keeps thinking is a big joke, and it's not. Ed, when you come visit, we're gonna play through Blue Stinger.
Classic.
And dude, Jesse, I wish you would come too, because that is if you could imagine a comedy parody of Resident Evil, it's Blue Stinger.
I thought Illbleed also was a comedy horror game.
Yeah, it is. It's in the same universe.
You'll S with fear.
Dude, Illbleed. Have you watched Game Informer Super Replay on Illbleed?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, dude, it's so bad. Illbleed
I have to watch it.
It's so weird. It's got a lot of cool ideas and using sound and your heart rate as mechanics in the game instead of just oh, I'm scared. It's a weird game. And supposedly if you beat that game 3 times in a row, you can play as the main character naked. Just throwing that out there.
I've been playing Alone in the Dark on Dreamcast right now.
No.
and that game is it's definitely a lot like a ripoff of Resident Evil. Well, but I'm actually liking it.
Actually, Evil came because of Alone in the Dark.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, because technically the Alone in the Dark was out first.
It's very weird though for me when it comes to Dreamcast, because Resident Evil 1, I played it on the original PlayStation. Resident Evil 2, I played on the N64, and then Resident Evil 3, I played on Dreamcast.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Resident Evil 3 and was it Code Veronica were big on the Dreamcast.
Those games are really hard to find on Dreamcast, by the way. Yeah. And I
almost bought Resident Evil 3 for Dreamcast today too, because they had a copy of it.
But
it was I think $59.
I couldn't get it to Code Veronica. There was just something that was off, and it didn't feel right.
Well, that game, if you don't play that game in a super specific way, there's a game breaking. If you don't have the specific items when you get to a certain part, you can't progress.
Yeah.
Ooh, yikes.
By the way, you can buy a certified refurbished Sega Dreamcast off of Amazon for $99.
I still have my Dreamcast, so I'm good to go. But Soul Calibur and Street Fighter Third Strike were my games on Dreamcast. Dude, I love them. Let me stop being nostalgic. because I might be like y'all two and be like, let me hook up this good old Dreamcast.
Jesse has me looking up Dreamcast games now. I love Dreamcast.
Guilty Gear? Was it?
Yeah.
Is it Element Guilty Gear?
It's the original Xbox.
Remember, man, Dreamcast games are actually really cheap. Holy crap.
Yeah, certain ones are, but if you start getting into the really popular ones, like the Resident Evil games and stuff like that, can run.
Oh no,
run quite a bit.
I'll be playing Virtua Tennis for $6.
Yeah, I think they were selling that at the place that I went to for $4.99 or something like that.
I'm shocked they didn't have Space Channel 5 there.
They might have. They got like I think he said like close to 200 game trade in. Like someone just brought a whole crap load of them in because they went from literally never having any Dreamcast games in their selection to having the whole entire shelf filled with them, and they had a whole big stacks of them piled up behind the counter yet that they didn't get a chance to completely go over.
Dude, and it's probably because no one, and no disrespect to your town or anything, I think no one in your area wants anything to deal with Dreamcast. Because if you brought it down here, dude, Dreamcast would disappear. Those games would disappear. Like, shoot, I'll probably have to go to the Salvation Army to see if they still have any.
It's really hard to find Dreamcast games here. Like my local game store, like not GameStop, but there's a place called The Exchange right down the street from my house, and it's like full of a bunch of like a lot of it's like vinyl and records and CDs and music and stuff. But they have like the whole side of their one store is like retro games and stuff, and like I mean a lot of it's like super overpriced, like a loose cart of Super Metroid is like $70, and like a lot of it's like super overpriced. But their Dreamcast selection is like really small, and it's not because they just don't get Dreamcast games in because nobody wants to get rid of them. You know, like
they're collector's item. They're worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's kind of what happens here too, because like that place that I go to is very, very popular, and there's like constantly people in and out of there, and so like there is a lot of people around here who are interested in all that stuff, because even some of the games that are like worth $100 and some a piece, like you can like see that come in and then be gone within a week, like just because there's people around here who like really are hardcore about collecting like all the old school games and stuff like that. So I think that's just it, is people don't want to get rid of stuff, or
they're trying to flip it for a higher price, because if they able to flip it, they would. So sadly,
so I mean, Dreamcast games, they're all over the place, man. Some of them are like $5, and then you got something like House of the Dead 2 for $103. Like, man, they're all over the place.
What's the Power
Stone?
Power Stone, yeah.
Yeah, Power Stone is a really expensive one.
I'm shocked Capcom hasn't brought that back, or even brought that to Switch.
Yeah.
Well, they brought it to PSP a while ago, and nobody bought it. So, a sealed copy of Power Stone is $449.
We'll keep it pushing.
Oh, that's Power Stone 2.
2, yeah.
I didn't even know they made Power Stone 2.
Yeah, they.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, they made a part 2, exclusively for Dreamcast, and
Power Stone,
because I think
Power Stone 1 is $41.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Is part 2? That's the expensive one.
Yeah, because it never got an arcade release.
Yeah, that was an exclusive to Dreamcast or whatever.
Jesse, you should find Skies of Arcadia.
Yeah, I want to get that, but I think it's like usually runs around $80 or $90.
Oh, well, it's on.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon for $51.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Why someone's probably charging $250 plus for the GameCube version?
Yeah, dude, the GameCube version is cool too, but Yeah, but I guess we should get back to the show. But I'm in the Dreamcast rabbit hole now. So, but what else have I been playing? I got quite a few Switch games recently just to add to the collection. Yoku's Island Express was $14 physically, so I ended up getting it.
Nice.
I haven't played it yet. It's still sealed. I just haven't gotten to play it.
I forgot about ukulele.
Yeah,
I forgot I was playing that.
Yeah,
I got that physical.
I played a little bit more of ukulele. I want to I want to record it. You know, like I want to start recording my NX challenge stuff, and you know, I'm finishing up some stuff. I got to edit a bunch of stuff tomorrow, but Sunday, you know, I'm gonna try to record some NX challenge stuff. So I mean, it's gonna be this.
Yeah.
I just, you know, this first week was like catching up on stuff, figuring out, making intros to the new shows, and trying to get everything together for those. And I actually really like the Tower Casuals intro.
Yeah, I was listening to it at work. I'm like, oh yeah, that's really nice.
And I really like the Javelins for Hire intro too. And you know, Jesse wrote the songs for Javelins for Hire and Dark Sun Junkies. So also Arsenal X. He's our music maestro. So,
Producer.
Yeah.
Superstar.
So, but that's kind of all I've been playing. Mega Man 11's a really solid game. Oh, I got Mega Man Legacy Collection and the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. So,
I'm still debating on that if I should get it, because I have
my mom got them for me for Christmas, so I have them physically. So I mean,
okay, because I have the Mega Man collection on PS3.
Yeah.
And I still have the GameCube version of it. So I'm just like, do I really need the other ones? Because it has 9 and 10. I wonder.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, what else did I get? Oh, my mom also got me Crash trilogy. So I played a little bit of the first one, and yeah, I mean, yeah,
it's Crash.
Crash. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. So
I still think 2 is better.
I just want to play through them because I never had a PlayStation, and like I really want Spyro to come to Switch too. You know, I haven't bought Spyro yet because I'm waiting for a Switch version.
Yeah, I think it's later on this year.
I do too.
It'll be out.
And like I really want to try Crash Team Racing because I think it's a game my wife will play with me. You know, we've played a ton of Mario Kart, played one round of Mario Party. By the way, Mario Party, not terrible if you're playing with other people.
No.
Playing by yourself.
I honestly finding that special thing though, playing by myself was fine. Because those were interesting games. But
well, and I think that's why they showed the trailer that they have other people playing it. So that's the attention.
Let's see. There was something. What else? What was the other game I got for Christmas? I don't remember, but that's what I've been playing. Is Tetris also. Played a lot of Tetris. Puyo Puyo Tetris, by the way. If you're just joining us, public service announcement. Puyo Puyo Tetris demo, free on the eShop. And you can play unlimited Tetris for free. So, public service announcement right there.
But better yet, just buy the game for Switch.
Nah, you don't. Buy Tetris Effect if you're going to buy Tetris.
Oh no!
If you just want to play Tetris, just download the demo. It's fine. I don't care.
But the only thing is, though, on the demo, you can only play against a computer, though, right? You can't just play regular Tetris.
Yeah, you can play Tetris, like single player Tetris.
Tetris.
Oh, how?
It should be on
the
it should be like on the start screen menu.
Oh, okay, because it would only ever give me the option to either play a Puyo Puyo Tetris against a computer or regular Tetris against a computer, and that's it. Like, those are the only options it would give me.
I think it's another mode with the demo.
It should just say Tetris. It should just say just Tetris.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's weird, yeah.
I don't know. But anyways,
unless they changed it.
Maybe they did. I don't know.
Maybe.
I bought the game, so I'm not a scrub like you, Jesse. I paid for my Tetris.
I got it before it sold out on Christmas, so.
Oh, man. I ended up just buying it digitally because Tetris has to be on Switch all the time. So, I bought the Sega Genesis collection on Switch. That was the other thing I bought. Right. Guess what? It's
still good.
It's fine. There's about 8 playable games on there and about 35 pieces of garbage.
So the same Sega Genesis collection that came out at 360 and PS3 then.
Yep. And yeah.
Wonderful.
And the best games for the system are not on there, which are Rocket Knight Adventures and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist.
And both of them are by Konami. Wonderful.
Surprise. But yeah. Anyways, we're going to get into question block real quick. We only have one question this week. Remember, you can email the show at nintendopowblock@gmail.com and subscribe to our YouTube page for your chance to win Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes for Nintendo Switch. We're giving it away on January 22nd's episode, so make sure you get your questions in by, I want to say, January 19th, which is the Friday before. So, because we usually record on Saturdays. So, get your questions in for your chance to win. Our question comes from longtime listener and writer Greg Schnabel. He writes in and says, "Where's the email? Where'd it go? There it is." He says, "Happy New Year, guys. I know this will never happen, but when Nintendo was, quote, struggling with the Wii U, people, internet trolls, wanted Nintendo to go third party and just give up on console making. As I said, it would never happen. But if it did, and certain characters were console exclusive, what/who would you like to go where? I.e. Metroid on Xbox, Mario on PlayStation. Thanks, guys. Greg." So, I would love to see 343 tackle Metroid. Yeah. Come on. Halo 4 screams Metroid, man. Screams it.
I would probably say that I would probably like Mario to go to Rare and have them kind of like, so it would be on Xbox.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that too. Like, what if you made Mario in the Sea of Thieves art style and like made a
Well, I think Zelda would be better in this in probably actually as a rare franchise, like Zelda being done like in that style. Like, could you imagine like Zelda with that like amazing water physics and like in that Sea of Thieves art style? I think would be kind of cool.
This all breaks my heart because
I want to see Zelda, and I'm stealing this idea from a long time ago from the Life of Gaming podcast. Josh Brandt brought this up, but I'm stealing his idea. This is probably like 2 years ago, by the way. I want a Sony funded From Software game based in the Legend of Zelda universe, and it would be a Bloodborne / Dark Soulsy style Zelda game.
Oh, that would be garbage.
You're garbage. You're not allowed to use the word garbage anymore, Ed.
Okay.
It's 2019. No more garbage.
That would be trash.
That is very questionable, then. That's going to be my new turn. Ooh, that looks very VQ. Very questionable. Where is not a good developer to touch any Nintendo products?
I want the Coalition to tackle Kirby.
Oh no.
I want a Kirby game in the style of Gears of War.
Oh no, that would be horrible. Oh gosh,
that was a joke. That was a joke, by the way.
This is literally making me cry inside. Like, oh, this is breaking my heart. So, Excite Bike, I could see Playground do. Because
they would do Mario Kart.
No. No, there's an actual. I would give Mario Kart probably to Sony. There's a Excite
Why?
Bike
Because all of their kart racers have failed, so you're just gonna give them another one that's successful.
I think that with Gran Turismo in a sense, if they could tweak that, I think that would work well with Mario Kart.
A realistic Mario Kart.
So instead of the creators of Forza who make a better game than Gran Turismo doing it, you would rather someone who's worse at it?
Well, I would actually
Forza,
I actually want to see. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. But see, if you look at Forza Horizon 4, they have motorcycles, and you can't drive them. But Forza Horizon 4 has some motorcycles in it. So Excite Bike, because that's a motorcycle game, and with all the custom tracks and stuff, Playground could do a fantastic job of it. If I was going to give Mario Kart to Microsoft, I would have the people who originally makes the Forza
regular Forza games. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Right, and only reason why I would give Sony Mario Kart, like the Gran Turismo stuff, is because I think that would be more visibility for Mario Kart, and that would be like Sony doing a Mario Kart game. That would make more people interested. People would laugh at Microsoft if they touched like the original Mario Kart from the Forza thing. But Excite Bike, that would fit Microsoft in a sense. That's what I'm thinking.
If we're talking about Mario Kart to Sony, I would like to see the team who did Mod Nation Racers come back and do Mario Kart, because you could build your own Mario Kart tracks and build your own karts and design like helmets and cool like little outfits for your characters, and like, you know, either that or like Little Big Planet karting. Like, get those teams together and really do that. And then you could almost do like Mario Kart versus Crash Team Racing, or Mario Kart versus Jack X or something.
I was gonna say, but there's also Diddy Racing, so
yeah,
that was probably the best racing game next to Mario Kart. So yeah, I think I'd rather they do it. I'd rather they do it over anyone else.
Conquer for the first time. He was all like cute and happy before his drinking problem and his, you know.
I would take Burnout Takedown over Diddy's Kong Racing any day. I would give Media Molecule the Yoshi games. I think that would definitely fit. Because I think that would fit.
I would give them Yoshi and Kirby, to be honest with you, just because like those are the two that seem to be playing with the art styles the most.
Yeah. I would actually give Insomniac Metroid, or I would give Guerrilla Games The Legend of Zelda. I think that would fit them better. In a weird kind of sense, I think I probably would give I would give the Minecraft team for Microsoft Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
In that sense, I think it would fit right there. As for a platformer, as for Mario, Mario could go to Insomniac, but I would think I would give it to Sucker Punch.
I would give it to whoever did Astrobot.
Yeah,
to be honest,
I would give it to. I
would say Astrobot is probably the best like 3D platformer since Mario, Super Mario World or 64 or whatever.
I would give it to Sucker Punch because they have done Sly Cooper the Sly Cooper games. So it's something that can do a real life Mario, or they could do the Paper Mario universe.
I mean, Insomniac does Ratchet and Clank also, so
right. But I think Sucker Punch has been working with different art styles and stuff. So I would definitely, since Mario is based a lot of that universe is with different art styles, I would give it to Sucker Punch for that. I guess give 343 Metroid, but I still say Insomniac. I would give them more Metroid.
That or I wouldn't even mind seeing like Remedy do Metroid.
Yeah, I was trying to think of
just because the way that their physics and stuff.
They're basically making Metroid with Control.
Right. I think I would give Microsoft, whoever could do it, because of Obsidian, them acquiring it. I would give them Fire Emblem.
Man, a full-on Fire Emblem RPG.
Yeah, for Obsidian, I would give that. I would trust them more with Zelda if I had to, but I still feel like Guerrilla Games would do better with Zelda because of their experience with Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Like Zelda doesn't need to have that Bloodborne experience. Just play the.
I just want to see. It wouldn't be a Zelda game. It would just be a game set in the Zelda universe, where you are a knight of
Bizarro Zelda.
Yeah, where you're kind of like this knight of Zelda's, like a lost knight of her guard, and you kind of just. Like the world has been corrupted by Ganon, and you just kind of go through and like, oh man, I gotta fight these skeleton guys and stuff, like Dark Souls. See, Hyrule Warrior just destroyed that From Software idea because it's just like you want crazy fast pack action. That's what like when you get into a Zelda battle, you don't want to be methodical. You want to just like kill and get through a fight. Like you don't want to be like, oh, swing, I got to roll dash. Like, I know we saw that in Skyward Sword and how nobody likes that game. So. No,
what about Ninja Theory? Ninja Theory doing Bayonetta.
Well, that's platinum. Like that would be.
I know. Well, I know.
What if
Ninja
Theory? What if Ninja Theory did a Zelda game?
Zelda.
I would pre-order that thing right now.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, because that would be like it would have similar feelings to like the Bloodborne. Without having it like full on Bloodborne, like it would
well
like because like
actually not really Hellblade. Because Ninja Theory did Enslave, so they have experience on doing dungeons and doing action stuff like there. So Ninja Theory could take it.
I just mean like combat wise, it wouldn't be as tedious as like Dark
combat
Souls, it would just be more like like Hellblade was, where you do have the blocking and the and all in the dodging and stuff like that, but it's not quite as like crazy, like it would be more of a
I think
entry level.
Yeah, I think Ninja Theory, they could go with they could use the Hellblade or they could use that because they're very knowledgeable about like fighting in an arena kind of style games.
Yeah,
Ninja Theory is really good at it, and definitely I think kind of with their production, like doing like kind of like not full motion video, but using like actors and stuff like that and voice acting and stuff. I think Ninja Theory, if they want to do like a realistic kind of Zelda, that might sound scary, but I think Ninja Theory is very professional and very good at doing it. Like they're very high talented at doing this. Yeah. So they could really like do that.
Yeah. I could see Ubisoft taking Luigi's Mansion.
But Ubisoft is not a first party game. That's the thing about it.
Well, but I mean, like if you're having to split it, like if all their characters are going somewhere else, and like I'm just trying to think of like who would be like a good one to do like a Luigi's Mansion style game.
And see that would be more rare.
Yeah. or Pikmin, I think, would be a rare too.
No. Pikmin cannot be rare. Rare did grab out the Ghoulie. So, and even though that game was kind of a disaster, I think they could really do some good stuff with Luigi's Mansion.
I just want Naughty Dog to do a gritty reboot of Mr. Game & Watch.
Oh no! I would be like, "What is this very questionable game?"
What do you guys think of Gorilla doing Kid Icarus? Yeah. I mean, I think they could pull it off.
I think I would get Kid Icarus to Naughty Dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't give any of these franchises to anybody because they're Nintendo. I win. All right, so thank you, Greg, for your question. Remember, guys, email us at nintendopowblock@gmail.com with your question and subscribe to our YouTube page to enter our contest. We're going to move on to our topic of the show because there's no news unless you're playing Diablo 3. So Diablo 3's anniversary event is back where you can kind of play through Diablo 1 and Diablo 3's engine. On
Switch?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Everywhere, but yeah. So enjoy that if you're playing Diablo 3 right now on Switch. But our topic of the show, first show, kind of it's our second show back, but our first kind of real show of 2019. A lot's coming out this year for Switch. You know, Nintendo Direct hasn't happened yet, so, you know, we can't really, like, talk about what we don't know is coming, but we do know there's a lot coming. And the topic of the show is, I want to know what your guys' top 3 2019 games are for Switch as of January 5th, 2019.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my number 3.
Yeah, we're just going to go round robin. Ed, Jesse, me. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Okay, so definitely for 3, for me, this is going to sound weird because we don't know no more information about it.
It doesn't sound weird coming from you, Ed. Weird coming from you is normal.
Oh, wow.
It's probably some SNK collection or something.
No, actually, Shin Megami Tensei 5. I hopefully that game gets released.
Is that confirmed for this year?
That's the thing about it. I don't know. But I'm assuming because they showcased it last year.
Well, and they showed it at the announcement event.
Right. And then they showed more of it last year, I think during Tokyo Game Show. Not the PlayStation conference or anything, but I think they were just showing like trailers and stuff and did an update. And I think it's getting localized. I think the game is done, but I think there's a release date for this year for Japan. But I don't know nothing for America. So, but I'm very intrigued when that comes here. Hopefully, then that's why I said hopefully that it comes this year for Switch. That's be my number 3 anticipated game.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for that too. I want to see how they translate that from 3DS to a HD console. Because like Shin Megami Tensei has been like it started on PS2, but then it made its way to like DS and 3DS.
It actually started on PS1.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're right. So, I just mean like transitioning from console to handheld back to console.
Yeah,
I guess was what I was trying to say. But yeah, that's interesting to see. So, Jesse, what's your number 3 game?
All of mine are like basically the big ones that I've been excited for a while. So Yoshi's Crafted World, it would be my number 3 that I'm interested in. I can't wait to get into that world.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what that game's like. I want
to. My 3, 2, and 1 could technically be number 1. So, like all 3 that I picked are basically like I just can't wait to play them. So.
Yeah, I have an unexpected one on my list, but I want to see how Yoshi's Crafted World kind of takes Woolly World's kind of aesthetic and applies it to like, because the cool thing about it is like you can destroy like parts of the world and turn the whole level around and play it backwards, or
Yeah.
I want to see that aesthetic. I think it looks cool. So
Yeah.
my number 3 game is Dragon Quest XI S. They did say they were aiming for a 2019 release date in the West for that game.
Did they made an official announcement for it?
Yeah, they said for the West they are aiming for a 2019 release.
Oh, I didn't know. Because I think I know for me, I was waiting for them to announce something because they said they didn't know if they was going to do it or not. So I didn't know if they did anything official.
Yeah. So I mean, I waited so long for the PlayStation version. I'm holding out. I want a big, meaty kind of a sprawling RPG. Like, I want a world that ever since Breath of the Wild, I've wanted kind of like an open world style game, and Dragon Quest looks like it's going to scratch that itch a little bit. Not necessarily the Zelda itch, but like this big sprawling open world that I can just kind of run around in and grind and just do whatever. So
yes,
Dragon Quest XI S is my number 3 game.
Nice. Number 2 for me, Grandia 1 and 2, the collection. I think that was supposed to come out last year, but I know it got announced, but there was no release date or anything. So that I'm very excited for that game. Like, Grandia was a game that actually came on the Dreamcast, and I played a little bit of 1, but didn't get fully through it. And I played a little bit of 2, didn't get fully through it. And so having them now on Switch, I want more working design games on Switch now. Come on, somehow bring Alondra to Switch working design. But Grandia 1 and 2 is I'm looking forward to. Cannot wait for that.
Yeah, those are Ed games for sure.
Well, I already know what your number 1 is, so it ain't no surprise.
Do you know what my number 1 is? Jesse, what's your number 2 game?
My number 2 is Metroid Prime. And I'm like, I would like to say my number 2 would be the Metroid Prime series trilogy. But we haven't gotten that yet, so
I didn't include Metroid on my list because I didn't know if it was confirmed or not. I mean, it's not technically not confirmed, but
yeah. I'm just like,
there's
for me, it's just like, it's just like even if that just means getting more, learning more about it this year.
Yeah.
But that's.
See,
I was just gonna say, if we don't learn anything from this muster break, if they decide to have one, I think we'll learn it in February or March. There's some kind of direct will happen within that time, unless they do a Nindie direct soon.
I'm thinking we're gonna hear something about my number 1 this direct that we're getting supposedly soon. So
I think I still think that, like, if we don't hear about a Metroid Prime HD trilogy collection at this direct, like, Metroid Prime 4 isn't coming till next year. And I think Metroid Prime Trilogy will be the game that they, like, hey, we're showing off Metroid Prime 4 at E3 for next year. And they're going to show Metroid Prime during their direct at E3 this year. And then the Treehouse will be playing the Metroid Prime HD trilogy.
And that's what I'm thinking. I think since Nintendo's been doing like most of this like one game kind of focus and stuff, I think Metroid is this year. And probably with the direct, I think within that direct for E3, if we don't get no Metroid news, I think they'll do the Prime 4 and the trilogy at E3.
Yeah,
I forget. Did we already get a release date for Bayonetta 2 or 3 yet, or no?
No, they haven't.
Nothing on that yet.
Okay. No, but Platinum's been dropping a lot of hints and
hints. Yeah.
I mean, they have like 2 or 3 projects in the works for Switch alone. So a lot of I mean, Bayonetta 3 is obviously one of them. A lot of people think it's a wonderful 101 port, and I don't know. It's Platinum.
right now, Platinum and Atlas is what everybody's looking at for Bayonetta 3 and whatever Persona game that Atlas is playing.
I'm starting to think that like I still think Persona 5 might come to Switch, but I'm leaning more and more towards like, remember when Persona 3 and 4 got that fighting game on Xbox 360 and PS3? I'm starting to lean more towards like, what if Persona just gets a fighting game and it's ported to Switch? And that's how they kind of incorporate Joker into the Switch's kind of library and ecosystem.
I think what's happening is I think they're going to save Persona, like after it comes out for Smash. I think they're going to save. That would be nice to fill in the gap, like a summer game or something. But I think Persona 5 is something that they'll announce at E3 and release it for the holiday.
Well, there's going to be a Persona event in March.
March, yeah.
So I mean, the thing is like they announced Persona 5R for PlayStation already,
but don't nobody know what it is.
Yeah, nobody really knows what it is. So like,
I think that R is probably like a remix.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I watched a video where people were speculating on what it meant.
Yeah,
but yeah, like that all because there is like, what was there, Persona like M, Persona R, and Persona S or something like that.
Persona 3 was Persona 3 FES. 4 was on Vita as Golden, Persona 4 Golden.
Well, no, there's 3 new Persona games that are coming out, and like there's one named R, one named S, and one named M or something like that. Persona.
They might be the dancing games.
Yeah, they might be the dancing games, the fighting games, and then the remix of 5. I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because the thing that I was watching, they're speculating that maybe Persona S could mean Switch, Persona Switch.
Yeah,
and see, and
like because they're saying they're just code named, that they're code names now. Like
that's what the hardest thing is. It's just like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei 5. That's why I felt like Shin Megami Tensei 5, Atlas is focusing more on for Switch before they do anything else with Persona. Because I think they're 2 different teams.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, we'll probably know more in the next couple weeks, more of what that
in
means,
March.
But
yeah.
All right, my second game, Luigi's Mansion 3. Can't wait. You know, I didn't know we were going to add Metroid and Bayonetta to this list, Jesse. So thank you for messing up my list.
Well, I didn't add Bayonetta to the list, but
I thought Luigi's Mansion 3 was going to be your number 1. That's their most anticipated for Switch.
No, Luigi's Mansion 3 is good. Don't get me wrong, can't wait, but it's not my number 1. I love Luigi's Mansion. I actually started playing Dark Moon again the other day because like I've had this really weird resurgence for 3DS lately. Where I got A Link Between Worlds loaded up. I got Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask loaded up. I got Luigi's Mansion loaded up. I got the Mario and Luigi RPGs loaded up. Like I'm ready to go, man.
Ocarina of Time.
So I need to go can't wait for Boss's Inside Story and I need to go back and go get Mario World Gold and Luigi's Mansion.
Super Mario World U or whatever.
That's next week.
That's next week. So
well,
that's an automatic.
It's Friday. Actually, by the time this posts, it's Friday.
Look, I get paid that Thursday. That's like, oh, it's 8:00. I'm already at Target. I need my copy now so I could go home.
Ed, what's your number 1 game?
Well, everybody who knows me know how cuckoo crazy I've been talking about this game. So anybody want to take a guess?
Onimusha Remastered.
No, is that out yet? I think it is.
No, it comes out the same. It comes out the same week as Travis Strikes Again.
Okay, then I'll be buying that. Of course, it's Daemon X Machina. Like, there's no end, it's a bust. Crazy anime action, huge robots, graphic style is up my ante. This is my number 1 anticipated game of the year. Sorry, Anthem. Sorry, The Division 2. You guys are great, but you don't compare to how excited
They'll be fine without you, Ed.
David,
They'll be fine without.
Oh, I mean, those games.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I know. I mean, those games I'm anticipating for, but my hype level for Demon Ex Machina is just like beyond crazy, dude. Like just seeing the trailer, I wanted to give it Game of the Year award. I mean, it's not even out yet.
That's
Trust
true.
me. If I could do trailer for a Game of the Year award, Demon Ex Machina would win. Sorry, Iconoclast. I love you, but Demon Ex Machina would have been Game of the Year.
Jesse, what's your number one game?
My number one is Pikmin. Pikmin 4.
Man, Jesse's just pulling out all kinds of unconfirmed, no release date, just
no announcement.
Yeah, we're gonna get an announcement about it this week.
Yeah,
or next week.
Oh,
in that case, I'm excited for Mario Maker 2.0. I'm excited.
What?
I'm excited for Kid Icarus 4. I'm excited. I'm just messing. I'm just pulling a Jesse, Ed. You know, I'm
excited. I'm excited for Turtles Turtles Hyperstorm Heist 3.
Yep. If that happens, I'll buy it right now.
I'm excited for Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 HD collection.
Oh,
I'm excited for the new Zelda game that they're announcing.
That won't be until next year.
No, I'm just kidding.
And Halo.
I mean, to be fair, Pikmin 4 has been confirmed that they are working on it, but it's... Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think they said it was done before the Switch even launched, so...
Yeah, I know, that's the thing. There's a lot of people saying that it's been done.
They're just polishing up that fruit to make it look even prettier.
I don't know if y'all heard about it, that Nintendo was going to some VR convention or something to be observant. They were just going to be observers and stuff. And I was just like, ooh, Pikmin and VR works.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I mean, not Pikmin in VR, but like certain games in VR. You know, I think, it's VR, man. I think Nintendo's kind of interested, but they also have the thing where like they can just put the screen in a thing like Google does, you know, where you can put your phone in it and it just kind of be the VR. And the Joy-Cons already have motion controls, so like you already have the motion controls there. Like it would not be. It would be relatively inexpensive for Nintendo to develop some sort of cheap VR solution.
Well, what if that's what they're aiming for with the? What if that's what they're aiming for though, for the new, like, you know, we've been hearing rumblings about version 2.0 of the Switch. What if that Switch was a lot thinner and so like not as heavy, so they could actually do VR with that version of the Switch? So then that way it's not as like clunky and you know, like, because right now there is things you can get to make your Switch play in VR and virtual reality, but the screen is just so heavy and clunky that it just doesn't look good, and it's just not feasible for someone to play it that way. So if they were to make a thinner, you know, lighter Switch,
I think what they would do is they probably wouldn't do that, but if they could get the technology from the new 3DS XLs and where you could do 3D without glasses and stuff, I think they would just incorporate that in the new Switch.
I don't know, because a lot of people just turn that off.
Well, yeah, but if they could get it better, like have it as an option, but you could also do VR if you want to.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
It's Nintendo. They're trying to
waste that. I don't know if they would waste that money though. Again, on that,
and that's the thing about it. That's what I was about to say. Like, Nintendo don't think about that money. They were just like, what cutting cost can we save but still get that experience and make some money off of it?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Corey, what is your number one? You still ain't said nothing.
So I'm cheating a little bit now that Jesse picked Metroid Prime on his list. So 1B I have 1A and 1B. 1B would be Metroid Prime 4. Can't wait for that. Although I'm still the more and more time that passes, I'm more convinced that that's a 2020 game. But, and then my 1A is Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Yes, dang, I forgot all about that. Yes,
I can't wait for Fire Emblem. Since Awakening, I've been a huge Fire Emblem fan. I know that's kind of like, the hipster jumping on point. Like, I was Fire Emblem fan before this. You know what? I don't care. Suck it.
I think that's the. Did we talk about that? Was that the lead-in game for the holiday stuff?
What?
Like they end with Pokemon or they start with Fire Emblem Third House, for like September, October, and November and December, like for the holiday.
Well, their updated thing on their website says spring of 2018. So I think it's going to come out in May because that's when Shadows of Valencia came out for 3DS. That's when the Revelations, the third part of Fates came out, was in May, and I think Fire Emblem Awakening came out in May. So I really think Fire Emblem's going to be the May game.
I think so. I agree with you because I remember I feel like Fire Emblem was fitting for February. There was a point in time that there was some Fire Emblem games that came out in February, but May does kind of sounds right because I think we said Kirby. No, not Kirby. We said Yoshi for March.
Yeah,
we don't know about April.
I think Yoshi's going to kind of settle in that spot where Kirby settled in last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to think of like the last couple years where similar style games fell.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think Yoshi's going to fall in March, and then
March.
I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure out. I was convinced that Metroid Prime HD Trilogy was coming in February. Convinced until it wasn't announced. So now, like, if it's not confirmed, there's no way to say, "Hey, it's coming here," So, I'm gonna try to look up some stuff real quick.
And I think Nintendo is listening. I think they're aware that people want Metroid Prime Trilogy. I think right now though is that game really got to go through a remaster process.
Well, the thing is too is they're like, I feel like if they really want Metroid Prime 4 to succeed to its its highest potential, they need to put those original games in the hands of people who never really possibly got to ever play any of them to sell them on it in the first place.
But I think a lot of people are already sold on Metroid Prime, like the original 3 games, and so I think people want to see what it's going to look like on the Switch.
But I mean, I'm saying there's a lot of younger people who are buying Switch who don't even know what the GameCube is. I'm saying there's just a lot of people who didn't buy the Wii U. There's a lot of people who, like the Metroid Prime games. There's a lot of people who own Switch that didn't play any of them.
It's because that is true. Well, it's really weird because the Metroid series is popular here in America than it is in Japan.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see who's developing this Metroid Prime, because they haven't announced who it is. Like, everybody's expecting it's going to be Retro.
No, everybody thinks it's Bandai Namco. Because they already confirmed that Retro's not working on it.
Oh. Okay.
So I mean,
who do they put? Because I think who do they put it in? I wonder. Does Metroid Prime gets put back into a Japanese developer's hand?
I don't know. I don't know who you would give it to because, like, that perspective is such a Western style. Like,
yeah,
in like Japanese I don't know. Japanese gamers don't really play first person shooters like that. Like. So who do you give it to? Like, I mean, Smash makes sense for Bandai Namco because they make stellar fighting games, right? But do you give them a first-person shooter style game? Like, I don't know.
Well, I think I think because they had some games in first person that came to America definitely for Xbox. Like I think Second Sight is one of them. It's a net band. It was a Namco game.
That sounds like a winner.
At the time. But yeah, that one didn't do so well. But Namco, before they became Bandai Namco, jumped around the different genres that came to America. So, of course, they probably brought some people from retro to help them.
You know who could possibly be doing? I would actually trust doing it if they're. I don't know if they're still in business or not. But remember that franchise on the Wii, the Conduit.
Yeah, they're out of business.
Oh, high voltage studios or whatever.
High voltage, yeah, they closed down. But they and everybody
that first game was actually really fun.
Yeah,
one of the few games I played on Wii.
Go on YouTube and look up the documentary about High Voltage, and they break everything how the Conduit 1 and Conduit 2. I think how the Conduit 2 got canceled and like their development stuff.
The Conduit 2 came out.
Well, is it possible that Nintendo has a new studio that like this is like their debut of the game? Like I mean, like a
news if Nintendo opened a new studio.
Yeah.
Maybe Nintendo's working on it internally.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Treehouse has a small development team working with someone over, you know, with Nintendo in Japan internally to give some kind of like Western reference to help this game sell, you know?
Mm.
I mean, look, with all the decisions Nintendo's been making with the Switch, like, I trust them wholeheartedly to make a solid Metroid Prime experience, right? So
yeah.
The rumor is that Retro's working on that Star Fox racing game, which I really hope is still happening.
I just don't believe that. They cannot be doing that. It's not fitting for Red. And you know what the funny thing about this is that I know I'm going to get yelled at and everybody told, see, I told you. Do you know I would literally be at GameStop pre-ordering that game?
I know you would.
I'll just be like, Corey, where do I Uber Eats you some chicken sandwiches for Chick-fil-A? I'm going to GameStop. Would you turn it down?
No. But those are our most anticipated games for 2019. Now, whenever this direct happens, definitely gonna have a different opinion next week, but for now, that's I really hope that direct happens this week. It's got to, right? Like they always have one the first or second week of the year.
Does it need to though?
Yeah. What's their February game? When they have so many games scheduled for the spring, when are they coming? Mm-hmm. Plus you got to show off Mortal Kombat. You got to show off Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. Like. Big games, man.
And see, that's why I wonder, do they need it? Like, are they going to show a Nindy Direct first before they do a big one for the spring?
No, I think the Nindy Direct will be in February,
or probably March.
Because like, there's big third party games too that you got to show off that are coming out this year. Doom Eternal is one.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfenstein Youngblood is one. You gotta show these games that run it on Switch. You gotta show the fans that, hey, look, we still have these major third parties on board. You gotta show Mortal Kombat. You gotta show Marvel. Like, and I know Marvel's not a third party game, but that's a pretty big property for them to be funding. You know, so.
Oh, the Ultimate Alliance.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I wonder how that one is working. Team Ninja is developing it, but Nintendo's publishing it.
Yeah, I don't know how that is happening, but it's happening. So, but
yeah.
Anyways, I think that's going to wrap up this episode of Nintendo Pow Block. Went a little longer than I expected. That's fine. It's fine with me. I just, I don't want anybody to be super tired, but it's all right. We're already there. So, I want to thank everybody for watching this episode of Nintendo Pow Block. Remember, you can find Nintendo Pow Block every Tuesday at 7 a.m. on your podcast service of choice or on Nintendo Pow Block's YouTube page and ngrradio.com. You can watch our beautiful faces talk about Nintendo games. What are your most anticipated Nintendo Switch games this year? That's one thing I do want to start doing more is asking people questions and get them more involved with the next episode of the show besides just the question block. You know, I want to know what your guys' most anticipated Switch games are. What games are you looking forward to? What games are you interested in? That kind of thing. So just leave a comment below the YouTube video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Nintendo_P-Block. And you can find all of our content on ngrradio.com. Jesse, where can we find you? Besides in a napping phase in about 5 minutes.
You can find me on Twitter at PhantomMaggotsAX.
Ed, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at ThatPretrico, and you can check out Optional Opinion on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other podcast apps. Recently, I did the 3rd annual Bunch of Game Awards, so you can find out who won what award, who won a Charles Award, and who won a Garbador Award. So, yes, it's 70 categories, so it's like almost 2 hours of work.
Wow.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's a bunch of games, but I think you guys would thoroughly enjoy it.
Nice. You can find me at CoreyandHD86 on Twitter. Find me at CoreyandHD on Instagram and Twitch. You can find me on Nerds Gone Rogue and on our new shows, Javelins for Hire, Dark Zone Junkies, and Tower Casuals. And you can also find me on Arsenal X, our Xbox podcast, and a plethora of other content on Nerds Gone Rogue. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to join us next week for an awesome episode, hopefully, if that direct happened. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next week, we love you.
Bye, everybody. Woo-hoo!